Hey guys, Phenomenon here, bring you guys a Season 9 Kayn guide. I've played couple hundreds of games with Kayn since the start of Season 9 and he is one of the top junglers right now. With the upcoming patch to buff Blue Kayn, I hope more people will pick him up. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Choosing form. So people who play Kayn usually do not know what form to go and mostly play Rust. For me, what I like to do is during the champ select, I like to see what kind of team does my opponent have before deciding which form I'm going to be playing for that game. So one good tip I can give you guys is to imagine two teamfight scenarios, one with Blue Kayn, one with Rust. You're going to be wanting to see which form performs better in that simulation of yours. And that is basically the form that you want to be going for that game. So yeah, it's pretty simple, right? Benefits. The benefits of Blue Kayn is that it gives you the ability to one-shot several targets during team fights. If not, allows you to at least set it up so your team can have an easier time cleaning the opponent teams up. The benefits of Rust is that it gives you extra CC during team fights. It allows you to do quite a decent amount of damage while still being tanky at the same time. It also allows you to heal up a ton when you're low during a team fight. Alright, let's go into the runes. I usually go these two runes when I'm playing Blue Kayn. Dark Harvest is better for snowballing and overall a better rune to take as the damage scales over time. However, Electrocute gives you consistent damage throughout the whole game and it's actually better in early game. It really comes down to personal preferences and feel free to try both, stick with whichever one that you feel suits you the best. For Rust, you want to take this set of runes most of the times. But if the opponent team does not have any CC or little to no CC, you can choose to take Futures Bucket and Magical Footwear to make sure you snowball a lot harder. If you're against a team that has lots of tanks, meaning more than 1 or 2 tanks, you definitely want to go this set of runes instead. You guys can switch out the attack speed for additional 9 attack speed force if you guys want as well. One tip I'm gonna be giving you guys to 100% always ensure the form that you're gonna get is that you wanna camp the lane where you get your form from. So for example, I wanna go Rust, my opponent is playing Riven top. I will camp Riven until I get at least 60% of my orbs filled up with red orbs, and then after that, no matter what lane I gank, I'm just gonna be getting my red form or Rust. So same thing for Blue Kayn. And if opponent is playing dual range bot lane, that's even better. What you want to do is you want to camp bot, and after 4 to 6 ganks at bots, you should be getting your form. Like, it always works for me. Level 2 cheese is something I've been doing a lot lately and is so fun. And it only can be used if opponent started on the same buff that you do. So for example, I started red. My opponent, I'm gonna need my opponent to start red as well for this to work. So basically you start red, after that you put a point in your E, head straight down to bot lane. You want to use your Q to jump across the dragon pit so you avoid giving vision to the opponent if they had the pixie brush warded. After that, wait for your Q and then jump over this part of the wall. Wait for your Q's cooldown to be around 3 seconds and then eat through this wall. If you and your bot lane plays it well, you should be able to get a kill or at least get a summoning spell in this gank, be it heal or flash. This level 2 cheese is really strong as people don't usually expect a level 2 gank from Kayn, but there are risks that you have to take while doing this as well. While you're fighting at bot, your opponent can go into your jungle and take your entire top camps, and this is why we brought Ghost Pearl, is to basically eliminate the risk of the opponent the risk, because if your opponent decides to counter jungle you, you will have vision of your buff, and if the opponent does take your camps, you can simply go to his bot side camps, and in other words, you can do a vertical jungle from there. And doing a vertical jungle makes your life easier to camp bot lane. So yeah, if they are playing dual range and you want to go blue form, after taking his camp, you can go for another gank at bot and then resetting. If you do not want to do the level 2 cheese strat, you typically have two path things that you can take. Raid or Raptors. You start Raid or Raptors depending you having a leash or not, and then do whichever one that you did not do, followed by opposite crab, gromp, blue buff, wolves, and followed by Raptors. If you start Raptors, your Raptors is gonna spawn and do your Raptors into Krugs. If you started Raid, then you do your Krugs first, and after you do Krugs, you're gonna want to do your Raptors. Second pathing that you can take is you want to take Raptors into Raid, into Crab, and then go straight to your bot side, do your Wolves, your blue buff, your Gromp. So yeah, this is the two pathings that you almost want to take all the games. Skill order. You want to put 3 points into Q, after that 5 points into W, followed by 2 points into Q, and then max E last. Next, we have items. For blue Kayn, you want to go blue smite with warrior enchantment, followed by upgrading your boots into Moby boots, followed by Dustblade, Edge of Night, and if you're really fat and you already have a lot of damage, you can go GA. If you need more damage, you can go Lord Dominic's instead, and yeah, you might want to go Model Reminder instead sometimes if the opponent have lots of healing. You can change your mobbies into socks boots if you have full build and you have extra gold after buying elixirs. For Rust, against team that has more than one tank, you want to go red smite instead of blue. If not, you typically want to go blue smite for that slow effect, and blue smite allows you to smite someone and immediately R them, whereas you can't do that with red smite. Please keep that in mind. For red smite, to do damage to opponent, you have to smite them and then auto attack them. You should upgrade your boots into either a Tabi or Emmet threats. If they have lots of damage, AD damage dealers, little to no CC, and Emmet threats if they have a lot of CC. You typically want to buy Black Cleaver as your third item, and depending on the situation, buy Dead Man's, Spear of Visage, or Randuin's. I usually go GA as my last item, and the full build should look something like this. Against full AD team, you can go this build. Against mixed damage, you can go this build. Tips and tricks. You can animation or cancel your Q if you use it into a wall or into an obstacle. What this allows you to do is, in jungle, it allows you to clear camps faster, and during fights, it allows you to get your auto attack off faster. So in some situations, it's gonna be very helpful depending on how you use it. Next, you can smite your opponent. You can smite while inside an opponent. This is very useful because I've gotten lots of Baron and Dragon steals with this trick. So yeah, what you want to do is you want to E over the wall, Q into someone or W into someone, and you want to out them straight away. If the dragon is low enough, you just want to out them straight away. Hide inside them until the dragon is low enough for you to smite, and then once you smite it, you can just come out and your Q should be up by then. You can use your Q to jump over the wall. Next, if you are playing Rust, someone ignited you, and you know the ignite can't kill you while you're inside them, what you want to do is you want to wait out the ignite to fall off, the ignite effect to fall off, and then come out from your R. If not, the healing you receive from your R will be reduced because of the ignite. And yeah, this works with Morello Nomicons and Model Reminder as well. So please keep that in mind and do not cut off your healing. Don't gank shapeshifters champions like Jace and Nidalee unless you are sure that you have 55% of the orbs that you need for the form that you want to go. Next, against Shaco or LeBlanc, your ultimate's passive actually reveals the real one if you do damage to LeBlanc before her passive comes out, or you do damage to Shaco before he outs. Next, if you go blue Kayn and the game it drags, you are gonna fall off as all the assassins in the game do. But try your hardest to land your W and your Q into as many people as you can. And if you cannot kill them, and if you can, kill the ADC. If you can't, hopefully your team can do the rest. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment in the comment section down below. And for those of you who do not already know, I am streaming every weekdays on Twitch starting from 12 o'clock in the afternoon, Singapore Standard Time. And if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask me on Twitch. And yep, that's it for me for today, and see you guys in the next video.